to episode 169 of the 10,000 Trades Show, where we are mastering trading and creating excellence through the deliberate practice and analysis of 10,000 trades. In this episode, we will take a look at an evening star trade setup. An evening star trade setup is a bearish reversal pattern. So we're looking for this setup at a key support and resistance area. And once we see an evening star trade setup, we're looking for price to drop. So let's go on to the charts and take a look at what an evening star looks like and what's the best place to take a trade based on this setup. Here we are looking at an evening star trade setup. This is pound dollar 30-minute chart. An evening star trade setup is formed with 3 candlesticks. So this is a bearish trading pattern. In an evening star chart pattern, we see that the price would be pulling up. So we have a bullish candle. In the middle, we have an indecision candle. So here we see pins on both sides, giving us an indecision candle in the middle, followed by a bearish engulfing candlestick. So these 3 candles together give us our evening star trade setup. Once we see this pattern form, we are looking for a short entry. So once price pulls back a little bit, we can take an entry short as we are looking for price to drop from here. Our stop would go above these previous highs, just making sure that we have enough room in the trade to breathe. Once we enter the trade short, we stay with the price as long as price is dropping. We see all these red candles here that shows us that momentum is to the downside. And finally, we get into this big indecision candle followed by a bullish candle. This is a good place to exit our trade. From entry to exit here, we get 73 pips in our trade. So just to recap, an evening star trade setup is formed with 3 candlesticks. We have a bullish candlestick followed by indecision candle and then a bearish candlestick. Once we see the evening star trade setup form, we can trade an entry short as this is a bearish chart pattern. Our stop would go above the previous highs here and we stay with the trade as long as price is dropping. Once we see price pulling back in the opposite direction here, we see this bullish candle, we can close our trade. From entry to exit here, we get 73 pips in our trade. So our profit is 73 pips or $730 when trading 1 standard lot. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you enjoyed this trade setup. If you like this episode, please feel free to subscribe to the channel as well as share this with your friends. I'll be back with another great trade setup next time.